Construct a PDA for the following language. Now A raised to n, B raised to n means A, B is allowed for that language. A, B, B is allowed. 3 A's and 3 B's are allowed. Now in a PDA, what you have to do, for every A you are pushing in the stack, you have to pop one B. So for every A you push in the stack, what do? You pop a B. B is, you will pop a B. That means there is a stack. The stack has a Z0. Your Z0 is the initial symbol in the stack. And you have a string that is having A, B, B, B and epsilon. Now initially we'll start with a Q0. Now Q0, initially Q0 will see a A. Now when you see a A, you have to assume that you are removing the Z0 outsider. Z0 you are removing from the stack. That is what you are assuming, because that is what the PDA does. But actually you are not removing it, but it is assumed that it is removed because the PDA is functioning that way. So whenever you see a, what you do, you will push this A in the stack. You have to push this A in the stack. So you will write A, that is your string, first alphabet, comma, what you saw on top of the stack, it was Z0. And now you are pushing the A, so you get A, Z0. Now the read write head will move one step ahead. You will again see a A. Now when you saw again a, what do you write here? A, comma, on top of the stack you have a A. So A, and you will write A. That means A is pushed in the stack, and you have a A. Next again the read write head moves one step forward, finds a A. A is there. Okay, A is there. On top of the stack also we have a A. So you get a A. That means this A will also be pushed inside the stack. Now the read write head moves one step ahead. Now you find a B. Now we know that for every B you have to pop one A. So for every B you find, pop the A. So we will go to the next transition, that is Q1. Now I am seeing a B on the string. And on top of the stack I have a A. What will I do? I will simply pop. When you're popping, you mean there is nothing on top of the stack, so it is an epsilon. So pop this A. Then next again going one step ahead. Now again you have a B. So again you have a B. So for how much ever B's you have and top of the stack is A, you will pop that A. So for this B, you will pop this A. For this B you will pop this A, and for this B you will be popping this A. So this will go on and on. That's why it is a self loop. Next you have a epsilon. Now for epsilon, on top of the stack you have Z0. Then you get a Z0 only and you reach the Q final state. We say that here we have reached the final state. Now this is your transition diagram. M is Q, comma, this, then you have the stack symbol, delta, Q0, Z0 and F. Now here your Q, that is your number of states, are Q0, Q1, Q final. Then this your over your alphabet, A, comma, B. Stack symbol is the first symbol, that is A, comma, Z0. Here you add The first symbol was A comma Z0. Then your Q0 is the initial state. Q0 is initial state. Z0 is the initial stack symbol. Initial stack symbol. And F is the set of final state, that is QF. Next we will see the transition table form, that is delta Q0 A Z0. You have Q0 A Z0. So that means Q0 on A and Z0 goes to Q0 itself, because you have a self loop and you get A Z0. Q0 on A comma Z0 goes to Q0 Q0 A comma Z0 goes to Q0 comma A. Then Q0 B comma A goes to Q1 comma epsilon. So B comma A goes to Q1 and you have a epsilon. Again you have the same self loop, so you will have Q0 B comma A goes to Q1 and a epsilon. Then Q0 final state, epsilon Z0 is Q final comma or Z0. Next we will see the string acceptance. String acceptance. String acceptance, you have Q0 A B Z0. So first Q0 on A, here you see Q0 on A goes to Q0 and you have a Z0. So you will write here Q0 on A goes to Q0. Remaining string will be A B and you get a Z0. Next again Q0 on A goes to Q0 left with B and you get A Z0. Q0 on B goes to Q1. Q0 on B goes to Q1 left with 1B and your transition will be 1A will be popped. So A Z0. Again this will also be Q1 epsilon, that means nothing is remaining now. Q1 on B is Q1 epsilon and this will be popped, so you will be remaining with a Z0. Now Q1 on epsilon is going to Q final state. So Q1 on epsilon goes to Q final state with a Z0. This is your string acceptance because it is going to the final state, so this string is accepted.